Hello friends, this is Martin speaking. I need your support. Please subscribe before watching. In this episode, we will discuss three very important topics. Putin's ally issues chilling warning on 9/11's anniversary. What's coming? North Korea's nuclear game changer. Submarine launches weapons. VP Harris speaks out. Summit with North Korea-Russia on a massive mistake. Topic number 1. Dmitry Medvedev, former president of Russia and current chairman of Russia's Security Council, recently made a statement on his official Telegram account that has raised concerns. He expressed his criticism towards the United States, accusing it of arrogance and narcissism in its approach to international affairs. Additionally, he made a forecast that the U.S. could potentially face a terrorist attack similar to the events of September 11, 2001, but with a nuclear or biological component. It is important to note that Medvedev has a history of making hostile comments towards the U.S., especially as tensions between Russia and the U.S. have escalated due to the situation in Ukraine. He has frequently mentioned the possibility of World War III and the use of nuclear weapons, framing it as a response to the U.S. opposing Russian interests. In his recent statement, Medvedev hinted at the potential for a future terrorist attack involving nuclear or biological weapons, without directly attributing such an attack to Russia or any other specific nation. He also mentioned the expansion of the nuclear club, suggesting that some countries are not bound by international obligations. This is not the first time Medvedev has made such remarks. In a previous interview, he expressed his concern that the actions of the U.S. and other Western nations were pushing the world closer to a global conflict. The implications of Medvedev's statement are significant, as they raise questions about the potential for a catastrophic attack on U.S. soil. It is crucial to approach this issue with caution, taking into account the context in which these comments were made and the ongoing geopolitical tensions. Now it is important to reflect on and evaluate this statement. What are your thoughts on Medvedev's prediction? Do you believe there is a genuine threat of a terrorist attack with nuclear or biological weapons? Please share your opinions and insights in the comments section below. Topic number 2. North Korea's nuclear game changer. Submarine launches weapons. North Korea announced on Friday that it has developed a new submarine with nuclear attack capabilities, marking a significant milestone in its pursuit of a nuclear-armed navy. The leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, described this development as crucial to counter the United States and its Asian allies. The submarine, named Hero Kim Kun-ok, is reportedly designed to launch tactical nuclear weapons underwater. However, specific details about the number of missiles it can carry and fire were not provided in the announcement. South Korean officials expressed skepticism about the submarine's capabilities and operational readiness, suggesting that the claims made by North Korea may be exaggerated. Nonetheless, the development of this submarine highlights the country's ongoing efforts to enhance the range of its nuclear arsenal with systems that are more difficult to detect. From the comments made by Kim Jong-un and the analysis of state media photos, it appears that this submarine is the same one inspected by Kim in 2019 when it was still under construction. Experts at the time believed it was an attempt to convert an existing submarine into a nuclear-capable vessel. The submarine seems to have around 10 launch tubes, with 4 of them appearing larger than the others, potentially indicating their suitability for missiles. According to Ankit Panda from the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, despite being based on outdated Soviet-origin technology, this heavily modified submarine will serve North Korea's purpose of complicating targeting challenges faced by the United States and its allies. In recent years, North Korea has conducted numerous tests of missiles specifically designed to be fired from submarines, aiming to ensure the ability to launch nuclear strikes from underwater. This capacity would enhance their deterrent capabilities, as it provides a survivable option for retaliation after absorbing a nuclear attack on land. Integrating ballistic missile submarines into their arsenal would introduce a maritime threat to North Korea's existing collection of solid fuel weapons deployed on land vehicles, which are designed to overwhelm missile defenses in South Korea and Japan. However, building a fleet of operational submarines capable of discreetly traveling and reliably launching attacks would require significant time, resources, and technological advancements for a heavily sanctioned nation like North Korea. Recent satellite images analyzed by the Associated Press revealed the submarine's location at a major shipyard in the eastern port city of Sinpo. It is important to note that these images were taken just before the launching ceremony. Subsequent images showed the submarine still at the port, indicating that it has not yet set sail. South Korea's military, in response to the submarine claims, has highlighted the need for the North to modify original submarine components to accommodate missile launch systems properly, implying that the vessel may not be operational as depicted. Kim Jong-un's recent emphasis on strengthening the country's navy has prompted speculation about potential military cooperation with Russia. Rumors suggest that Kim may visit Russia to meet President Vladimir Putin, discussing North Korean arms sales that could provide economic aid and advanced weapons technology. Imagery from North Korea's Sohae satellite launching station suggests ongoing activity at its coastal launch pad. While it is unclear if these activities are related to the country's satellite program, failures in previous launches and North Korea's pledge to conduct a third launch indicate their persistence in pursuing space capabilities. However, it is important to consider that Russia may be unwilling to share major technology transfers, even with North Korea, due to the sensitivity surrounding their most advanced weapons technologies. Nuclear-propelled submarines, an item on Kim Jong-un's wish list, would be especially challenging for North Korea to acquire without external assistance in the near term. In light of these developments, it is clear that North Korea's unveiling of a new submarine, though met with skepticism, represents a step toward achieving its goal of enhancing its nuclear capabilities. The country's pursuit of a nuclear-powered navy, advancements in missile technology, and potential collaboration with Russia presents significant implications for regional security and stability. As we consider the implications, it is essential to engage in an open dialogue. What are your thoughts on North Korea's claims about its new submarine's nuclear attack capabilities? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below. Topic number 3. VP Harris speaks out. Summit with North Korea, Russia, a massive mistake. The possibility of a summit between North Korea and Russia to discuss arms deals and military cooperation has sparked concerns from various quarters. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, during an interview on CBS Face the Nation, stated that such an exchange would be a huge mistake for North Korea, further isolating both countries. She also described the summit as an act of desperation by Moscow. These remarks highlight the contention surrounding the potential meeting. Some experts argue that a reciprocal agreement on advanced military technology would be a significant gain for the Kim regime. Professor Balazs Salantai, a specialist in North Korean studies, believes that due to existing extensive sanctions, direct penalties against North Korea would be challenging. Instead, the United States might opt to fulfill South Korea's military requests, particularly in terms of nuclear weapons planning. Salantai warns that this could potentially lead to an inter-Korean nuclear arms race. In response to North Korea's failed satellite launch last month, the U.S. imposed sanctions on individuals and entities linked to both North Korea and Russia. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan cautioned that North Korea would face consequences if it proceeds with weapons sales to Russia. However, former UK ambassador to the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, John Everard, suggests that given the predicament facing both countries, a summit and military cooperation between Kim and Putin might make sense in some ways. While the Eastern Economic Forum in Vladivostok, where the summit is expected to take place, has already commenced, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has yet to arrive. Reports from South Korea indicate that he boarded a train from North Korea bound for Russia earlier today, though this has not been verified. The potential summit between North Korea and Russia has undoubtedly raised several concerns, with differing opinions on its implications. It remains to be seen how the situation will unfold, and it is important to assess the potential consequences of such a meeting. As we ponder this issue, what are your thoughts? Do you believe this summit will have significant diplomatic or security repercussions, and if so, in what ways? We invite you to share your opinions in the comments section below.